What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the AFC South Roundtable, and we're going to be discussing what the Tennessee Titans should do with the first overall pick today. All right, we got a lot to discuss because there's one team that's been mentioned quite a bit of potentially trading up with the Tennessee Titans. We'll explore if the Titans decided to do it, what that would look like, what they would gain in the process, and how it could impact their first 3 rounds of the draft. So stay tuned right here on AFC South Roundtable to catch it all right now after we hear a quick word from our sponsor. Looking for a new sports book, ladies and gentlemen, then BetUS is where you want to be. Take advantage of a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. Like I said, if you're looking for a new sports book, BetUS is where you want to be. Take advantage of that 150% sign-up bonus, but don't forget it's not just the sports book. It also has the race book, casino, and so much more. If you like blackjack or slots, go to the casino, check it out. They have the play for fun games and the real money games. So if you're gambling for real, make sure that you gamble responsibly. And for those who want to play for fun, they have those for the slots and blackjack as well. Enjoy it and have fun. All right. Supporting our sponsors is supporting the channel. So go to BetUS, like I said, if you're looking for a new sports book. All right. Let's get back into the action with the mock draft for the Tennessee Titans. Oh, man. First of all, I'm going to say it up front. I'm a firm believer that the Tennessee Titans need to select Cam Ward #1 overall. But if they get a big enough package and they decide to go ahead and take advantage of all the assets for that #1 pick, what would that look like? Let's take a look at it here, right here on this mock draft, okay? We're going to enter the draft for Tennessee for the first 3 rounds, all right? What we're going to do, we're going to take Tennessee and we're going to start the draft, and they're checking for trades, and we're going to try to force a conversation with the Jets here and talk about what that would look like, all right? Because that's the team that a lot of people are speculating are trying really hard to move up with the Tennessee Titans. So obviously #1 and #7 would be at play here, but the Jets are the team that has to give up a lot. First of all, a lot of people have said they would have to give up potentially 3 first-round picks. I've selected the next 3 years of first-round picks. And some people say they would also have to add 2 second-round picks. Let's see what that comes up to. And based off of this simulation, they got to add a whole lot more than that. So that's not actually going to happen, all right? What it is that they would have to give up their 3 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and potentially a third in the same year. That is a massive haul. Now, some people are like, oh, this isn't realistic. That's too much. No, if you go look at history and some of the trades that have been made, there have been for #1 overall picks, 3 first-round picks, 2 second-rounders in history. So I could see it potentially happening. And the Jets would have to forfeit a lot if they really feel like they want their guy. Now, what this would do for the Tennessee Titans, it would literally give them 2 first rounders for the next 2 years after this draft and 2 second rounders next year. And in the current draft, they would have an additional second and an additional third. That's massive. That is massive. But would you do it if you're a Titans fan? Would you do it? Move down to 7 if you're a Titans fan? Because what this could also mean is that you don't get your quarterback unless you're looking for the next tier of quarterbacks in like Jackson Dart, Gabriel, Dylan Gabriel, Jalen Milroe, maybe. Would you do it? Decisions. But here's what I do know. What this would do is give you a plethora of picks in this draft. So for entertainment purposes, we are going to we're gonna see. Well, I see the problem is we can force the trade. We're gonna go ahead and do it that way. Um, force trade. All right, so we accepted it. Okay. Now here we are. We're gonna resume the draft. And this is what it looks like. Jets get Cam Ward. Mason Graham goes to the Browns. The Giants get Travis Hunter. The Patriots select Luther Burden. The Jaguars are on the clock. They get Tyler Warren, the tight end. The Raiders get Abdul Carter, and Shedeur Sanders is still on the board for Tennessee. What a gamble. Now, this is insane. What a gamble, and the quarterback is still on the board. Wow. The Raiders, knowing they needed a quarterback, decided to go with the generational talent believed in Abdul Carter. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to see this and be like, oh, this will never happen. Man, you never know. But do you know that if it turned out this way, the Tennessee Titans would probably be the biggest winners in draft history? With everything they just got and still has Shedeur Sanders on the board? Insane. Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't miss Shedeur here. No, he's on the board. And look at this. 5 teams want to trade. As low as the Saints. Saints like, let me see if I can try to get him. I know we said Derek Carr is our guy, but let me try. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Oh, man. Could you imagine it going down this way? The Tennessee Titans fans would be going crazy in excitement. I don't care if you don't like Shedeur. I mean, this is a steal. And to get all that draft capital and he's still on the board, wow, massive. So, hey, you got your quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. All right. We're on the clock. We're going to keep it. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because we're not going to forget we got 2 second-round picks now as a result of that trade. 2 second-round picks now. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to pause the draft because with 2 second-round picks, and I probably should have did this from the beginning, you can move back up in the first round. I probably shouldn't have went so fast because I might have wanted to move up a little better, but yeah, you could possibly move up in the draft if there's a specific someone that you love, but you're picking literally 3rd in the 2nd round. I'll let it play out. And I'm going to be honest, if you're Tennessee here, now you get an opportunity to potentially look at best players available. I mean, you got Nick Scorton. Well, Donovan is on the board as well. You got edges on the board at this point, position of need. I don't know if you have some of the top tackles on the board. Shamar Turner's on the board. Well, you don't have that need. And I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, you go best player available. You go best player. I like Nick Scorton. I'm going to be honest with you. So we're going to go edge from Texas A&M. That way you address another position of need. And bam, you're right back at it again. Make sure they don't have any additional ones. All right. So see where we are now. I still can't get over Shedeur being available at 7, and the Jets really moved up to get one of them. Wow. I cannot believe that. I'm still shocked. Let me see. Maxwell. I like this pick right here out of UK, out of Kentucky. Maxwell Harrison. That'll be a nice pick. I feel like that is a good value pick. A lot of people have him later in the draft. I'm not going to say I know him personally, but I've seen him play and I like his skill. But do you want to go corner here or do you go tackle? That's the tricky part. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of messed up. I'll be honest with you. If I would have done this the right way, I would have actually have traded back up into the first round with my assets, and I would have taken a nice tackle in the early 20s. I would have taken that capital and I would have gotten a tackle in the early 20s. Okay. Um, yeah, but that's not the case right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like many tackles at this point. Let me just take one more look. Uh, Yeah, I just feel like you could even move down if you really wanted one of these guys, like Cameron Williams, Donovan Jackson, solid. Mm. I do some more work on Ursery. Let me see. Let me go cornerback here. See what we have. Maxwell's right there. Ooh. Oh, poor. Hmm. Interesting. I'm kind of curious of who you all would take here. Who you all would take here at this position. I honestly think, to be honest, I know that it may not be it's not a big positional need here, but I might actually go Jalen Walker, linebacker out of Georgia, first round talent, really good. And I'm shocked that he dropped this low. And again, it may not be a big position of need, but best player available might be the best option. Now, I know some of these position of needs, some of you guys may have a guy, hey, that's the one you got to get. But I like Walker right here. This is a huge steal because I recognize we're at 42 and he's still on the board. I have him as a first round talent for me as well as the rankings. So I'm gonna go linebacker. This might help you save money long term at the position now. And you actually, if I'm not mistaken, just released someone um at the position. All right. So let's see. We also have a third round. So we're gonna get to that third round and see Tennessee should be two picks. We should be 90. There we go, 92. And let me see what else. That's it. So one. I thought I had traded a third with that as well, but that's all right. This is good enough. All right. So here we are at 92. All right. Dylan Gabriel. That's funny. All right, let me see. Oh, he's gone. That would have been a nice. They done took him. Cool. Let me see. Let me go here real quick. All right. Jacob Parrish. Yeah, but he's too. You can trade down for him. I'm trying to get a good pick because I think Tennessee could use an additional corner as well. You never can have enough. Let's see. And let me go back to edge real quick. All right. He's still on the board. All right. So I love Robinson out of Alabama here. Wonder if Rucker. Gotta do more work on him. So I like Robinson out of Alabama right here. Could be a really nice fit for the Tennessee Titans. Go ahead and draft him. Oh, there is no more picks. Forgot. All right, so there you have it. That's the Tennessee Titans draft. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still just blown away. That whole draft threw me off guard. Why? Because trading out of that spot, you still landed a top two quarterback. Trading out of the spot still landed a top two quarterback. I'm actually blown away by that, to be quite honest with you. And here you go. Millen has a higher board position. They say we should have drafted McMillan, and they have us with a B+ in the draft. So I didn't get an A, and they got an F for Shedeur at 7. What's going on? Did something happen today or something? Did he like? I don't know. Did something happen? They gave an F. T. McMillan has a higher board position. So what? Are they really doing this? Saying that the bad pick was the Shedeur pick? Well, you know what? It's Titan fans. Y'all might not like Shedeur. They might be right. Y'all got to let me know in the chat. You got to let me know in the chat. Are you unhappy that I selected Shedeur for the Titans? You got to let me know in the chat. But that is a shocker. But hey, B+ is what it is. And it would have been a better grade if I would have selected another player at 7. But that's a shocker to me. That you get an F for Shedeur Sanders in the draft. But hey, it is what it is. I feel like he can help the Tennessee Titans. He's a true proven player that can actually process the field, but he's going to definitely need protection to be effective. All right. But thank you all so much again for tuning in to the AFC South Roundtable. What would you do if you were the Tennessee Titans in this draft? Let me know in the chat. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Don't forget this stream was powered by BetUS, and take advantage of that 150% sign-up bonus. Until next time, we'll see you all soon. Peace. We are out.